Hello everyone, and in this video we're going to do some basic practice with logarithms. First we're going to calculate some logarithms without using a calculator. So to start with, log to base 2 of 16. So how many times do we have to times the base number, which is a 2 in this case, by itself to get to 16? Well, 2 by 2 is 4, times by 2 is 8, times by 2 is 16. So we've multiplied 2 by itself 4 times to get to 16. Therefore, the answer to this is 4. Next is log to base 5 of 125. So how many times do we have to times 5 by itself, as 5 is the base, to get to 125? Well, 5 by 5 is 25, and times by 5 again is 125. So we've multiplied 5 3 times to get to 125. So our answer to this problem is 3. For log to the base 6 of 1296, we multiply 6 by itself. We get 6, 36, 216, 1296. So we times it 4 times, so the answer is 4. And for D, how many times do we have to times 10 to get a million? Well, if we times 10 by itself 6 times, we'll get a million, so the answer is 6. For part E, we have a constant in front of the log, so before we work this out, we have to get rid of the constant by using this rule, which effectively moves the constant to a power of the number we are taking the logarithm of. In this case, it's a 3. So we have log to base 3 of 3 to the power 6, which is the same as log to base 3 of 729. So now we have to work out how many times we times 3 by itself to get to 729. And as you can see, if we times it 6 times, we'll get 729, so the answer is 6. And as you can see by the next example, we can also do it the other way around and say log to base 2 of what is equal to 7. And that's fairly simple to work out because you times the base, which in this case is a 2, 7 times, and you get to 128. So log to base 2 of 128 is 7. And finally, a little bit more tricky, we could say log to what base of a number, 625 is our example, is equal to 4. So we need to find out which number we times 4 times to get 625. And as you can see, timesing 5 4 times is 625, so the base is 5. In the next question, we're asked to simplify the following expressions and give the answer as a single logarithm. To do this, we will need these 3 logarithm rules. For the first expression, we use rule 1 because it is addition, a log plus another log with the same base. So it becomes log to base 2 of 7 times 2, which is log to base 2, 14. The next expression is a subtraction of logs with the same base, so we need rule 2. And we need log to base 2 of 20 divided by 4, which is log to base 2 of 5. The next expression has a constant in front of the first log, so first we have to use rule 3 to move that constant. So again, we move the constant and it becomes the exponent of the number we're taking the log of. So 3 log to base 5 of 2 becomes log to base 5 of 2 to the power 3, which is log to base 5 of 8. So the expression now becomes an addition of 2 logs to base 5 of 8. So we use the first rule again, and we get log to base 5 of 8 times 8, or log to base 5 of 64. The next expression has a constant in front of both logs, so we first move them to be the exponent of the number, so we get log to base 6 of 8 squared take log to base 6 of 2 to the power 5. Therefore we have log to base 6 of 64 minus log to base 6 of 32. We then have to use the second rule as this is a subtraction, so we get log to base 6 of 64 divided by 32, which equals log to base 6 of 2. And in the final example, we have an addition and a subtraction. So for the addition, we use rule 1, so it's log to the base 10 of 8 times 5. And for the subtraction, we use rule 2. So it's log to base 10 of 40, 8 times 5, divided by 0.5. And dividing by a half is the same as timesing by 2, so the final answer is log to base 10 of 80. Well, I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave it there because of the time, so I'll have to go through more examples in the next video. But for now, thanks for watching, and if you have pressed the like button on this video or any of the others, then I sincerely thank you because it really does help, and I will hopefully see you soon.